Hi friends. My name is Marta, and I really love homemade baking. Today I want to share with you a recipe for making a simple and very delicious pear pie. It's autumn now and it's pear season, so let's take 3 ripe juicy pears and slice them into thin wedges. Pear pie is a tender dessert where juicy pears and sweet syrup combine with a crunchy crust, creating the perfect balance of textures and flavors for a cozy tea party. I would be glad if in the comments you write from which country you are watching this video. I always find it interesting to get to know my viewers better. Also, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. Melt a piece of butter in a pan. Butter adds a creamy texture and rich, saturated flavor to the caramelized pears, helping the sugar melt evenly and create a smooth, silky coating around the fruit. In addition, it prevents burning, distributing heat and enhancing the aroma of spices, making the pears even more tender and appetizing. Add a 1/4 cup of sugar and stir so that the sugar mixes with the butter and melts. Then add the pear pieces and stir. Caramel envelopes the pear pieces, creating a golden, aromatic coating that melts in your mouth, revealing the tender sweetness of the fruit. Caramelized pears will be the first layer of a delicious homemade pie. Turning the pie over, you will see perfectly caramelized pears that shine like precious gems. This dessert is perfect for a family dinner where every bite brings joy and memories of simple joys of life. Pour 2 cups of flour into a large bowl and add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a teaspoon of baking powder for the dough. Stir to combine all the dry ingredients together. Take 3.5 ounces of butter. The butter should be soft, at room temperature, so it's better to take it out of the refrigerator in advance. Add 1/2 cup of sugar and mix to get a homogeneous mass. Butter in the dough makes it tender and crumbly, adding fat that improves the texture and taste of the baked goods. It helps avoid the dough becoming too tough and maintains lightness, evenly distributing moisture. In addition, butter enhances the aroma, making the pie juicy inside and crispy outside for a real homemade masterpiece. Add an egg and mix thoroughly. We add eggs to the dough to bind all the ingredients together, creating a stable structure and helping the baked goods rise well in the oven. They provide moisture and lightness, making the pie tender and fluffy, not flat or dry, and enrich the taste with the fat from the yolks. When 1 egg is well mixed, add another one, and mix well too. Then add the butter-egg mixture to the flour and stir. Gradually add milk to the dough and continue stirring. I think it's important in the hustle and bustle of days to find time to prepare such delicious homemade baked goods. No need to rush anywhere, enjoy the cooking process. And in the evening, invite close people over and treat them to aromatic, warm homemade food. This channel is for you to get inspiration for such simple and important joys. Take a baking dish and grease it with a piece of butter. The diameter of the dish is 22 centimeters. Grease the dish thoroughly so that the pie easily separates from the walls and bottom after baking. Then lay out the pears as the bottom layer. When we turn the pie over, the pears will be on top. Then pour the dough over the pears and level it with a spatula. Send the pie to the oven for 40 minutes. And here is our aromatic pie with caramelized pears ready. Look how beautiful it is. Sweet, juicy pears and tender, crumbly dough. I will be glad if you find the time and prepare this pear pie for yourself and your loved ones. Be sure to share your impressions of the recipe in the comments. I will be very interested to know your opinion. Thank you for watching the video, for your likes, comments, and reactions. I wish you bon appetit, and see you in the next video.